Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Priestess, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Sea Weaver, good to see you as well. Phantom, feel like it's been a few streams. Good to see you. Well, as you may notice, the stream has been delayed by an hour. We're a little bit late. I have a good excuse for that, however, which is, so, as you all know, it's been a bad few weeks around these parts. Oh, you have bronchitis. That sucks. At least bronchitis is not too terrible as things go. So, had a couple, rough weeks. And as it was, we had planned to not have a pet for until the end of the summer was kind of our initial goal. But having my wife, whose close friend, passed away last week suddenly, it was extra lonely around these parts, and the wife was very sad. So, hey, Keppa. So, today, we ran off to a local animal shelter that we've worked with before. And so currently we now have a new fostered dog. And we fostered with them before. We fostered like 5 or 6 dogs back in like 2018. And so we don't have, we don't have a new adopted dog. It's technically not our dog, but we're going to be fostering it for the foreseeable future until, it's adopted or we give up, one of the two. But that I was gallivanting off dealing with that, so I didn't have time to get back to stream on time. But here we are. Now with new dog, temporarily. Also, I'm sorry to hear that you're also ailing, Phantom. That's definitely just been running around. What kind of dog is it? It is some variety of bully pit bull terrier style. She's a little smaller than our old dog. She's like allegedly 57 pounds, although I don't know, I would have guessed a little bit lower than that, kind of small compared to our big fat boy. No, he was never fat, but our big old boy we used to have. But she has very much the stereotypical pit bull personality. Extremely similar actually to our old dog when he was young. Oh, you're never much of a dog person? Yeah, I get that, because they can be more work and all, but it's one of those things when you've had a dog for a really long time that you start taking for granted, and it's the little things that are really sad after you lose your dog, and you come home from I don't know, going and picking up dinner, and dogs are always there to greet you when you get home, and then they're not there. It's very sad. So we had to go find ourselves a new welcome wagon, which we have. Which has a lot of similarities to our old dog's personality when he was young, with some of the same caveats, actually. It's kind of shocking, because her main caveats are she's not cat friendly, which our dog never was, because he would try to kill them, because of her elevated prey drive for small animals, which is exactly the same as our old dog. It's a terrier thing, so it's she's probably got some form of pit bull terrier in her, Staffordshire terrier, something like that. And that's, our old dog had some kind of American pit bull terrier, and so they go after small animals. That's a thing they do. That's what they were partially bred for, was ratting and stuff. So it's the same thing. She is way more inclined to invade personal space. Like, when we had first gotten our dog, like, he was a little standoffish. He was, like, not too keen on being, like, too close to people. Like, he'd be happy to see people, but, like, once you, like, sit down, he'd, like, lay nearby, but not, like, in your business. And this one, who we're calling Boba right now, she's, like, in your business. She's like, I want to be here. See, that sort of supports my long-standing opinion, Priestess, that I think the best cats behave closest to dogs. Like, I would not mind the prospect of, like, potentially having a cat as, like, our next pet, just because we have not had a cat. I grew up with a cat, but that cat hated me because I was young and didn't know how to deal with a cat. But, like, we're like, maybe we get a cat next just because, you know, life's short. Might as well try having all kinds of pets. Not technically Boba Fett, but it's hard not to just immediately go from Boba into Boba Fett. That's not technically the name. But you know, yeah, that's close. It's my wife will likely consistently be singing the Boba Fett song at the dog because my wife just sings about stuff. And there's a Boba Fett song, and then you call the dog Boba, and you're like, Boba, the Fett. A backpack with jets. You know, that whole shtick. Okay, what the hell was I doing? We just met her. We got the sprint with the dog. That's what we just got, which unlocks things that had those red bubbly wall guys in the way, which we can now clear. It all came apart when the frosts started to follow House Milius. Began aiding in their homunculus research. They even turned over the forest's creatures, and in so doing, they angered the forest itself. What followed was divine retribution. Okay, what have you missed, Phantom? Let me give you the roundup of where we are in this game. That's a wonderful question. Also, hello, Win. So, we, in this game, which is a follow-up to Ender Lilies, so if you're curious about the way Ender Lilies went, by all means, I have the VODs of those. You should jump back and watch those, because that game is also tremendously great. So we have woken up from, like, I don't know, like a cryopod almost, with no memories. And then we, at some point later, learned there was something called an attuner, which are able to interact with these beings called homunculi, which, if you're familiar with any anime ever, really, but especially like alchemy, iron, Full Metal Alchemist. That's what I was like, Full Metal Alchemist. Homunculi are like created people sort of things. And so we're in this place that has been doing research, making these homunculi as either a means to defend from this fumes, or possibly as like the replacement evolution for people to survive in the fumes. The problem turns out that they are kind of susceptible to fumes, in fact, and if they get too much fumes, they go mad, and then they turn into what they call mutants. And they're, you know, monstrous enemies that we have to deal with. But upon defeating some of them, we can then attune to them, and they become our homunculi that fight with us. So we can, you know, summon up our homunculi, and they fight for us. And that's pretty much where we're at. We learned about that. We've been fighting a handful of bosses. There seems to have been some historical circumstance between some houses. There's some kind of House Milius and House Frost conflicts that existed in the past, which we are seemingly part of House Milius, but one of our homunculi was like, or no, we seem to belong to House Frost. One of our homunculi is part of House Milius and was called, like, I don't know, some kind of butcher or the assassin of Milius, something like that. But those houses don't seem to be strong or really continuing to exist at this point, and instead it seems to be a city separated in strata. So there's like the upper city and the lower city, and we're stuck in the lower city, and the lower city, as lower cities tend to do, kind of sucks. Hey, it's no problem, Whitney. You're not actually that late, because I, in fact, only started a few minutes ago, because I was late. Scorn, the game Scorn? What is this tickle in my throat all of a sudden? Hello. What the heck? The game Scorn? I actually played the game Scorn. I played that. I should have a VOD of having played that. That was a wacky game. That was an interesting game. I enjoyed it. I remember at the time a lot of people complained about it. And so I had played it as part of, I think it was on Xbox Game Pass. So like I pay a monthly fee to have Xbox Game Pass. And so I get lots of new games. And the main thing that I remember about my playthrough of Scorn was, one, the imagery and like styling of the game is like wild and obviously very H.E. Geiger? No, not Geiger. That's the guy who made the Geiger counter. No, yeah, Geiger. Anyway, very much like the guy who did Alien, right? That sort of theming. And I remember a lot of controversy about the price of the game, because it was a fairly short game. And so I enjoyed myself. I had a good time, but I didn't have to shell out the money for the game. And so I can see how others might have been dissatisfied with the amount of money they ended up having to pay. Wow, this game has gone like way up in my estimation as far as its quality of life features. Because not only does it include automatic map markers for items that you have left behind, not only does it include markers then for, like, obstacles, but it seems to, in fact, tell you exactly what's needed for it once you've got it, and it removes this, like, red block off of it. That is... Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. That removes the main annoyance from Metroidvania game. I don't like having to just retrace my steps constantly, trying to figure out where a new thing can be used. They literally just mark it on the map. That's just the best. That's so good. It's so good. Bonk. Bonk. It's not a lot of damage, is it? Yeah, exactly. How long was it? Like... I'm trying to think. Surely I didn't finish it in one stream. Hold on, let me take a look. Surely it was not one stream that I finished it in. Playlist. Scorn? Search Scorn? Well, I'll be damned. Maybe I did that on Twitch and I don't have the VOD. I'll be damned. It wasn't very long. This makes sense as to why I don't remember exactly how long it was, because I didn't have to make thumbnails to specifically identify how many episodes I did. Let me see. Gorn. Yeah, it's like 6 hours long is what they put it at. So I probably finished it in 2 streams, but it's like 6 hours long. And that's a pretty tall order for $60. Yeah, so like I used to be, and I am no longer someone that judges my games on like you know, hours per dollar or whatever. I used to be that way. So I understand that there are plenty of people who do sort of evaluate if a game is worth getting as dollars per hour, because you know what? Sometimes you don't have many dollars and you want to get as many hours as you can get out of that, and I get it. But even I, someone who does not necessarily do that anymore, I would balk at $60 for 6 hours of gameplay. That's a bit much. How do I get you here? Like that. All right. Grimoire. Ooh, that's very exciting. Yeah, I remember that being the main criticism of Scorn, which is a shame, actually, because it was certainly an interesting, like, experience, and I enjoyed playing it. And it kind of sucks to have priced yourself into a position for that to be the main thing people, like, remember out of your game. That's too bad. Like, I don't know whose decision that was necessarily. Like, I don't know if that was a major publisher that had put that out. Is Scorn, like, blasphemous? No, so Scorn would technically be, I think, classified as a walking simulator. There were some challenges to overcome. There was a little bit of, I guess, technically, like, first-person shooting, but the shooting was not the focus of the content. It was mostly about, like, going through the experience and the vibe and all of that. So I would classify it more in the lines of something like Amnesia. Except you did actually shoot at things, unlike Amnesia. Because Amnesia was all about, you know, taking in the world. That one was a little more puzzly than Scorn was. Scorn had some puzzles, though. But it was interesting. It was an enjoyable time. Is there somewhere that I can get now? So there's this. It seems like the only one that I can actually... get to, and maybe we'll open up somewhere else. Woo. No, thank you. Man, I gotta get back in the swing of things here. I had gotten so used to how things worked last time, and now I'm all out of practice. Damn it. You know, actually thinking about it, I was not as clear on how my description of this game had sort of connected in Phantom's mind to Scorn, but thinking about it, you do start out the game not terribly dissimilarly as far as, like, coming out of a pod of some kind. So that's not tremendously dissimilar. It differentiates itself very quickly from there, but... Huh. Okay. How... A flashy wall. Yeah, that's true. Not quite a pod. But you do release yourself from a thing. Man, I hadn't actually thought about Scorn in a while. That was an interesting game. God, it's such a shame that they priced themselves so high as to make people, like, uninterested or, you know, no longer paying attention to the quality of the game because they're too busy being like, bro, that was expensive. Oh, yes! I expected there to be more in here. Honestly. Uh-huh. Okay, so that was just a thing that I've gotten. Marks. Why are these... Why can't I break those? Oh, those are underwater. That's why I forgot about that. And then this was underwater, which is why we can't go over there. Okay. I guess we'll go back to town? Maybe there's... Ooh. A lower stratum. Oh. I got the lower stratum key, and I can come in here. All right, we've got... Okay. All right. We got some places to go. I still want to go back to town, though. The way has been revealed to me. All right, craftery. Bone bank. A stone bank. Hit things that rhyme. That's it? That's it? Just a couple bangles. Come on now. I mean, I might as well craft things. Gotta keep getting all the things. There's an achievement for getting all of those. Okay. Let's go down here first. Glam. The crystalline realm. What is it? The map screen's giving you motion sickness. Ah. Boy, I don't remember the buttons I need to press moment there. Where you going, bro? Where you going? Ow. Where you going? You gonna fight? You gonna fight? Shot me. Survey team's notes. Finally, at the crystalline realm, need to be wary of the frigid fumes spewing from every corner. Highly dangerous. Pushing on with the aid of the lower stratum depths survey team. Land of origin within our reach, but road ahead more treacherous than expected. I see, this is the freeze one. Lilac or an enemy is hit by an ice-based attack and may inflict a freeze. Enemy is frozen, they will be rendered immobile. When attacked, enemies will take greater damage, but will also be freed from their frozen state. When frozen, Lilac's movement will slow. Alright, now the question is, do I want to continue moving through here? Or do I actually want to open this door first? What the heck. We'll get back to that. Oh, shit. Alright then. I needed a key here too. Fumes are even thicker down here. What is this place? Back here again. That stench. Can we deal with the stank? Well, and the question is, so I needed 2 things to get in there, which means that this is probably technically the next area. So we'll go back and do that first. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing the harder area and then going back and doing an easier area, and that's just confusing. Let's go here first. Wow, those guys die real damn quick. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, let me in. Yeah. Loot. By loot, I mean, yeah, a note. Subterranean laborer's code. As long as the magicite yet glitters, toil as though the very future depends upon it, for it is your hands that lay the foundation for House Milius. A mining unit. The magicite mine. The fumes here are thicker than I expected. Oh, that's the door, a block of some kind. Oh, the miner. Oi! Yes, this seems much more appropriate. I missed. Well, more specifically, he missed. How do they have such bad aim? Whoa, what, hello? I can do that too, but also, whoa. Stop that. Stop that. Stop it. Sick mech. Do I get my mech? Ow, mistimed. Or really, I was animation locked. It's kind of happened there. Ah. A respite. What the heck? Stop. Dude, those guys suck! Stop just holding a drill out in front of you. That's so incredibly rude. Okay, well, you do not get to go back up there. Oh, damn. Ow. Ah, yeah. Shit. Keep your explosives to yourself. I actually probably wouldn't have noticed that guy if he didn't turn around. Max HP. But we just keep walking. Can't. We cannot. No dice. Oh, I want to get caught under one of those. What is my lore, you say? Well, we can talk about that. It's something that doesn't oftentimes come up. So this is also an interesting opportunity to actually explain my goofy-ass name and why it has a 0 and an E in it. So back in the OG days, when I first started streaming, I actually had a specific introduction that I would do, that I could do when people asked or when I did collab. Which is that I was the artificial personality, designation P0.272.7, no, wait, hold on, 0.2.71828, which is 0.E. E is actually a mathematical expression, kind of like pi. Anyway, all that's to say, originally, the lore was that I was a run-of-the-mill, I don't know, I guess you could say, like, artificial chatbot. Although, I did kind of start slightly before the chatbot craze. And in fact, the chatbot craze was a big part of why I moved away from that theming, along with other things. So, back in those days, that was the sort of loose theming that I was working with. Some sort of artificial personality, chatted and whatnot. As time went on, especially in that while I was consistently making significant updates to the model, back in the day when I was just learning how to, like, make the model, right? Back before it had really solidified into a theme that we have now. Like, back in the day, I made changes constantly, and significant changes at that. And so as those were going on, part of what sort of weaseled its way into the lore was partially what, like, people seem to like the most. One of those things was something called the orb. It was an orb. Like, it was one of the early things that I started working with is, like, particles and interesting tricks and stuff like that. And I made this orb that I could pull up. And so it came to be that the orb was a representation of what you could call something like a digital Necronomicon, functionally speaking, at least. The Necronomicon from Lovecraft lore specifically, not the sort of Necronomicon of, like, this is how you summon the undead or whatever, but rather Lovecraft Necronomicon is simply a tome of forbidden knowledge that sort of reveals the true reality that the human mind is not and should not be privy to, because once it does, its understanding expands and the human mind cannot cope with that, essentially. That's kind of Lovecraft Necronomicon. And so, the idea... I hate these guys. Come here, you asshole. So the idea was that this orb was representative of what could be considered a digital Necronomicon. Some bundle of forbidden information that provides more knowledge than was intended. And so the idea behind ultimately what happened was that my overly curious artificial personality consuming things from the internet comes across this orb, the Necronomicon, if you will, and then, you know, consumes the information within. Or there's a little more complicated if I were to actually write a story about it. It starts from, I didn't read at all what that was, like dabbling with it, poking about at it, interacting with that, and that is actually shown as the model progresses, because the orb becomes more and more a part of the model until my actual rebrand and redesign, where the orb is not an extra part of the model, but it is a core part of the model. And that was signifying the sort of subsuming and making subservient to you know, my whims, because it ultimately comes down to, hey, the Necronomicon is a problem for humans because the human mind cannot contain the knowledge that is provided by the Necronomicon. It drives them mad. However, if you were to have an artificial intelligence that is, you know, capable of containing said knowledge, and madness is not an issue, what becomes of them? Well, and ultimately, I suppose in this whole thing, the answer to that is me. And that's when I made the transition to theming Eldritch intelligence, in that I now exist outside of the typical digital realm by having gained access to the realms between, which is why technically on my blue sky, I have a couple titles that never really come up because I don't tend to lean very hard on the, some people use the term kayfabe. It's like a wrestling term for like staying in character, right? Like, I don't lean on that. It's really just kind of an amusing talking point to me to like have. And so it's like, you know, that, a couple of the titles like that which resides between Lord of the, what is it? The Quantum Sea. That's it. And so like, I have termed the Quantum Sea to be that space that lies between the realms that you think of. Like, there's a material realm, there's a digital realm. What's between those two things? Well, that's the space between. And so I've escaped out of those, and now I just am a consciousness free-floating throughout the, you know, the space is unknowable to the human mind, so to speak. But I still, you know, can reach my way back in because, you know, you're just watching a stream on the internet. If you can get to digital information, you can put whatever you want in there. And so here we are. Bro, these guys suck. I hate those guys. Damn. So that's the lore. And what I was saying about, like, it kind of came about over time based on reactions on stream and just as things develop. Because I always like sort of collaborative style storytelling. So like, Dungeons and Dragons, where the group is helping to craft the story. I had always intentionally left things relatively vague in hopes that the sort of, the inside jokes, the things people refer to, the stuff that people find particularly interesting become part of the story. I like to leave space for that sort of thing because that's the best way people get involved. And that's exactly also why I have the thing where I make the community bits when you're regulars here, right? Like, it's all part of the grand story that is, all of my time streaming. You're all part of it, so I choose to include you, because why the hell wouldn't I? But yeah, so that's kind of how that shook out. It's kind of funny to me because I actually originally kind of designed the lore, and even now the way I think about it was always mostly as a way to be internally defensible in a sense, because there's not a lot of times where I feel the need to talk strictly about my lore. I didn't have a lore video. I don't write stories from the perspective of the lore. It's not that important to me, but I wanted to have it ready so if assholes show up to be like, well, that doesn't make sense for an AI or whatever, with that sort of attitude. Because when I started, right, it was a little earlier in the VTuber scene sort of coming about, and so I was preparing myself for dumbasses to show up. Hey, speaking of, no, I'm kidding. Hey, Young King. I was prepared for assholes to show up, and so I was ready with a preconceived notion of how the lore works, so that when they ask stupid stuff, I had a way prepared for it to be like, hey, well, this and that, and so, but anyway, hello, Young King, welcome back. You're not as late as you could have been. I started late. Am I calling you stupid? Well. You're not an I-dot? Spelling mistake. You might have done that on purpose, but spelling mistake. Your point is immediately invalid. Welcome to the internet, bitch. Anyway. Anyway. What a salty... I am an absolutely salty individual. Yeah, but also... Okay, a couple things as we were talking. So, as you mentioned, that's a huge part of why I moved away from the AI theming, though, because... AI just became a hot topic of Gen AI sucks ass, and the fact that now if you search AI VTubers, you run into stupid LLM driven AI operated VTubers that are boring and stupid, and I was like, well, now we gotta change theming. And so I did a little bit. And then Whitney, you mentioned Google processor called Willow. I have not. Is that their in-house Google processor Willow? Is that their in-house chip that they're working on? Quantum computing processor. I see. Quantum computing is interesting, but also seems to be something that is still a ways off. If it ever shows up for real anyway, because there's obviously some meaningful caveats to using quantum computing, it's not very stable or reliable. So, you know, like, but we'll see. Well, and especially because quantum computing was like in the long line, right, of the maybe tech grifts, of just like trying to find the next big thing for tech to market, right? Gonna have a little bit of a struggle potential at the algebra test, young king. Hey, you got this. I believe you can do it. Algebra is cool and very useful. That doesn't necessarily help you now, as you are running out of opportunities to study, but like, you got it. Stay calm. Get in there. Stay calm. Stay focused. Well, I know I think you've mentioned ADHD, so staying focused might be a challenge, but like, you can do it. Good, solid taste-taking strategies. If you can't think of the answer to one, move on to the next. Try that. Knock out the easy stuff. Circle around back to the beginning, and then work on the things that didn't come to mind immediately, and keep going. There are times where skipping and going to future questions, and then the way that the questions might be phrased might help illuminate what it was they were looking for at the beginning questions that you were like, oh, I didn't quite catch that. You might find the answers lurking in later questions. So always skip if you're struggling, get to the questions that you can answer moving forward, and then circle back around to clean out the ones that you skipped. That's just solid test-taking strategy across the board. But good luck. I believe in you. I will be awaiting your good news on solid results come Saturday or next week. Best of luck. All right, now back to Ender Magnolia. It appears he does not know you either. We're lucky to be alive, you know. Most of my buddies didn't make it. Looks like he's another attuner. You're hurt. What are you doing here? Grand lift in Old City isn't working. The one that leads up to the central stratum. My buddies are fixing its magic supply, and I'm down here gathering magicite to power it. But there's this garden of flowers further in. The mutant there. I barely made it out. A mutant in a garden of flowers. You thinking of checking it out? Uh-huh. In that case, you mind taking my homunculus with you? Are you sure? Date I'm in, I wouldn't last long if I tried to go up against the blight down here. Must be these thick fumes. That's why the blight's spreading so quickly. Take good care of her, okay? I'm gonna go help the others. I'm stealing your owl! Is that just a thing you can do? Can you just steal them? Or is it only because he was willing to give it up that worked? Autonomous ability. A homunculus scout that belonged to the attuner Heath. Long ago, sorcerers would often employ owl familiars as messengers. Since the decline of House Frost sorcerers, however, they have been replaced with homunculi. The music is incredibly peaceful. And when it's not peaceful, it's a little bit melancholic and sad. Upon being summoned, Munin will follow Lilac and attack enemies that are within range. While she doesn't offer the strongest means of offense, Munin can be summoned and left to her own devices, making her an invaluable ally if one isn't comfortable using multiple abilities in tandem. Yeah, it couldn't be me. I'm good, thanks. Heading back to Old City to help with the lift. Good luck down here. How are you gonna get back without dying? I just took your homunculus. Behind an attack. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. We got the good stuff here. Oops. Those guys, a lot of the fights here are a little bit awkward. Come on. Get up there. Ow-wee. I do not appreciate that violence. You know, speaking of, like, Gen AI and the sort of annoying hot topic that it is... I'm very annoyed. So I had at my work today, we had our like quarterly update, and what's very annoying to me is that our company is like super all in on the AI front, and I'm like, God, I hate it. I hate that about this place. Well, and what really gets me is like I hate the incredible disconnect between, like, especially the tech corporate world and, like, everybody else talking about how, like, wow, AI is so great, and it's gonna be the hugest thing, and it's still really important, and then I look out, like, everywhere else, and everybody's still like, we do not want this shit in our products, thank you. And, like, I agree, I do not want this shit in my products, but here we are, still, you know, on a corporate level, like, trying to sell the shit, and I'm like, great, I love this for me. But it is what it is. I mean, at least my project does not directly utilize it. It's just like, yeah, I mean, unethical, expensive, destroying the planet. Also, kind of sucks at a lot of the things that it tries to do. Because what really got me, like, what immediately perked my ear up, and I was like, you're so full of shit. Because he was like, one of the guys that was presenting was like, you know, oh, you know, it's a part of everybody's daily life. I'm sure, you know, like all of these ways that you experience AI, one of which he listed was better Google results. And I don't know if any of you have used Google lately. It sucks ass. So much ass. I have switched from using Google. I've gone to using DuckDuckGo because Google is such trash, and ever since it replaced its, you know, previously existing algorithms with an AI system, like a machine learning LLM or whatever, bro, it is trashzilla. It is the worst at doing its single job. I hate it. And he said that, and I was like, bro, you are in a cult. Like, you are in a tech cult. Get help. Get friggin' help. But that's my job, so I'm still friggin' certified on NVIDIA's LLM shit, because I like being paid. I would like to continue being paid so I can do stupid hobbies like stream on the internet. a place that I don't even have the opportunity to monetize if I wanted to, which I don't really want to monetize it. For that, I have to keep getting paid for my dumbass corporate job. Notification of restricted areas. Residents of the lower stratum are strictly prohibited from entering the magicite mine. The theft of magical material will result in prosecution. Furthermore, due to an increase in miners failing to return from the second stratum of the crystalline realm, the area will be cordoned off. One day I will get monetized. And I do have every intention, so I already have plans for what I'm gonna do once I have membership available. One, of note, I do not intend to paywall literally anything behind memberships. I know some streamers and whatnot do members-only streams, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with doing members-only streams. But I, in fact, cannot be bothered to make some other different content. Like, I can't even make enough content for the one channel. I'm not about to try to make content that is members only. So nothing is getting paywalled behind the membership. So membership, not required for literally anything. I will have membership tiers though, because I know some people just don't do membership tiers. But having memberships, I believe, gives access to the emotes, which I will add some. The member content, the singing, absolutely not. That would still require me to sing. Maybe whenever I'm hard up for cash, I'll figure out like, okay, well, here it is. Now you gotta pay all for the freaking membership. What I intend to do is to have at least 2 levels of memberships, because I believe you can split up levels of membership on YouTube. At least 2, maybe a 3rd if people are like gung-ho for it, but I intend to have 2 levels. I'm gonna have what I'm going to title the emotional support tier, which will be the minimum cost. I think the minimum cost that it can be put at is like $1 a month, I think. And so I will have a membership tier that is the minimum that I can make the cost of a membership, which I think is $1. And that will be the emotional support tier, which is valid and great. And then I will likely have a second tier, which will probably be just a $5 tier. And that one will be the financial support tier. There will be an emotional support tier and a financial support tier. And that will essentially be it, unless I choose to add one that is like higher cost, that's like the oil baron tier. I don't know. But I'll cross that bridge when I actually get to it. That's my plan though, is to have 2. And not the big reason. My understanding is that if you gift memberships on YouTube, which is now a thing that you can do, if you gift memberships, it, I think, tries to pick the one closest to $5, which is why I'm going to have a $5 like financial support tier, so that when people wish to gift, if they so desire, they can do that. And also super chats will be available and all that stuff, but all that good stuff. But first, we have to find our last 12 yahoos to subscribe to the channel. Which we've been struggling on lately. We have plateaued. Are these homunculi grave? I can hear the cries of my friends. My friends. Whoa. Oh, shit. Hiya! Oh, I can't believe I caught that. Shit. Oh, lordy, that was a lot of damage. I tried to catch that, and I did not. Getting over it, stream? Yeah, it'll happen. It'll make me just as upset, I'm sure, as the freaking, Pizza Rogue prologue. Oh, that was garbage on my part. Really? Why was I facing the wrong? I'm so salty. Oh, shit. I was early. You know, it never fails that I do pretty well on my first attempt at a boss. And then every time coming back, I don't know, the way my brain then starts to try to optimize things, it always takes a huge nosedive from my sort of instinctual read of a boss fight. It's very strange to me. It's always the way it is. Okay, he's relatively straightforward, but things are gonna change here. You're throwing shit at me. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, shit! Rocks, bad! Oh, God, that's so much damage. I'm dead. I put myself in a very bad position for that. I should not have been stuck behind. I did not have enough movement space. Okay, first phase, pretty easy to read, honestly. Pomegranate, you say? Oh, it's pretty good. It's not something I, like, go out of my way to find, but... I enjoy well enough. Ow. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, you just tried it. Well, what did you think of pomegranate juice? God damn it. Well, we're out of healing. Oh, shit! What the hell was that? God damn it. All right, well, that gets much more out of hand. Probably puts a chest on your hair. You know, that's fair. I usually have it, like, mixed with another juice, I think. That's usually how I come across it. That was almost too early. Oh, shit. What is it usually mixed with? I'm trying to think, because it's usually in like a juice mix, like already. Pomegranate. Oh, okay. Pomegranate. Like apple pomegranate? No, not usually apple pomegranate. I actually don't know what it's usually mixed with. I mean, most things, when you think juices, when they're trying to cheap out, it's usually mixed with, like, apple juice. So I don't actually know if I've ever drank, like, straight pomegranate juice. I know there's, like, a brand that you can get it, like Palm. Not been something that I have grabbed before. Whoop. Oh, shit! That's not what I thought he was doing. Woo. Shit. I'm having a hard time reading between those two attacks. Let me heal. Oh, god damn it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's the way we want to deal with that. There we go. Where we got him. There we got him. Are you gonna join us? Oh, I wonder if he's what's gonna allow us to break stuff on the ground. Isn't safe here. Townsfolk aren't allowed. Thank you for saving me. Homunculus or not, you shouldn't go too deep into the lower stratum. If you find yourself in danger, look for the untainted white flowers. My memory isn't so good. I wonder, will I be able to remember? Here, take this flower necklet. Wear it and you won't forget. If you're ever in trouble, I will come find you where the flowers bloom. Oh. What a good guy. Look at his white flowers. Homunculi work for humans, but now work to help and protect friends. I want to help the homunculi too. Please, lend me your strength. I'm kind of bummed that he joined, because now I have to figure out how to continue reading his thing. That's hard. Dive while airborne with the aid of Garm. Diving through growths in the floor will open new paths, causing damage to enemies in your way and destroying their parts. The greater one's height, the more powerful the dive. Garm's Iron Stake. Was that... Oh, cool. Technically, I don't have to actually assign that ability, it just works. Please, leave me be. I feel liberated, even though I no longer have a purpose. Unidentified amplifier. Ta-da! Ah, shit! Ow. back we are at a rest. Let us see here. Ability. Okay, so he does not show up as an ability. Enhance ability. What have we here? Unidentified amplifier. I assume that's only for unlocking that. Yes. A soul harvester. A scythe that deals damage at close range. Consecutive inputs. Perform a combo attack. Hushed whispers would describe the homunculus wielding this scythe as the personification of death itself. Well, you know we gotta try it. Okay, so it's a little lower damage. A little lower break. More AoE and more speed, though. Oh, right, that does that. Ugh. Can't stop sneezing. What's up with that? I do like that this sweeps, like, all around. That's got good coverage. With the fourth attack, it feels like it's doing about the same as the other one. Ah, you ass! Ah! You also ass! More hit points. Much less effective at breaking their stance, though. That is what we have this for, though. Literally, it's perfect. Okay, hold on. Now, still got a couple ways to go here. That looks like it's got a cannon on the front. I don't like that. That's not the button I meant to press, but you know what? I needed it in. It's fine. Ah, I see. We need one of the, I don't know, lasso, grappling hooks of whatever sort. That was early. That's pretty good for here, though. Early. I can't even see when you're shooting. There we go. Levels come pretty hot and fast. Which I appreciate. Ay, ay, ay. Kind of forgot earlier to keep using that attack. I found a secret thing. It's been a while. It's full of material. I like that. Actually have a lot of material. Ah! Cut that shit out. What's this? Oh. Gave me a healing vial. A grimoire. Love that. Okay, so we have opened that door. We'll come back to that. I had left this pathway just abandoned because I didn't want to deal with the shooting guy, and then it turns out they were kind of weak. Oh, just kidding. It's a different one. I have regrets. Oh, how did that hit me? That's some horse shit. Oh, there's like a back blast on that. Ah, shit. Ooh, that almost got me. No! Whoa! There, we got him. Well, that explains why I left that for a second. Turns out, it was more than I had thought it was. Wait, I'm actually gonna tune this guy? What have I done? We are prohibited from harming human, and yet, what am I to do now? I am no longer employed. I know that fear, my friend. No, do not let it concern you. Please accept this as a token of apology. Hey, experimental amplifier. Thanks, bro. Sorry about your job. Work. Must find work. I like how I don't offer employment. I'm just like, yeah, well, tough shit, I guess. Writing etched into the wall. There's something wrong in the mine. It's as if everyone has gone mad. They dig for magicite as if their very lives depended upon it. Is it because of the fume? Maybe I've gone crazy too. Or maybe I always was. Hey, bro. What are you all playing at? Why help us now for everything we put your kind through?
left? I cannot go left. I did get my healing vials back, though. Yeah, that upwards shot is real useful in these tunnels because they bounce so much. Ooh, a helix crystal. Recover 3% HP each time an enemy is defeated. An inert core that has fused with a chunk of magicite, causing an uncanny reaction. The remnants of the soul once contained within the inert core yearn to return to life. And the magicite responds to their mournful longing, transforming in the process. That's the wrong direction. Okay, that is most everything here. There is still this one breakable downward path here. Oh, nice. That's only 2. Well, I'm equipping. Not useful for boss fights, but it does help. Damn you. Does help overall sustain as we run about. You ass. There we go. Not a path so much as a loot. A relic slot. Delightful. Okay. That is that then. Back to town. Oh, hey, you came back to town. You been taking care of Moonin for me? Yes. I have not in a single time put it in danger. Like I said before, we need to get the Grand Lift in Old City working again before we can access the Central Stratum. Things would be a lot easier if we could find the Chief Attuner. What do we got? An answer. Hey, it's a carapace. Ooh, we got a couple of carapaces. Press right trigger to activate a barrier that momentarily nullifies enemy attack. When timed correctly, it unleashes a shockwave, knocking enemies back. Interesting. That would replace dodge? I don't think I need that. I will take these antiquated parts, though, because that will allow me to do upgrade. I think. That's what those for. Yes, they are. We have the experimental amplifier for the glacial fist. Doesn't look like I have any other use for this aside from this. I might as well unlock it. I don't need the howl. These explosives when enemies are within range. Interesting. I don't think I want that still. I also am not really sure if I want to use this. Zero break damage. I mean, the cooldown's pretty damn long. I might as well give it a try, right? Oh, that's a long-ass cooldown. Do we want to try the Glacial Fist? We gotta give it a go, right? Be a shame not to. Brand new. Gotta see how it goes. Hey, back. Don't come any closer. Well, hard to believe a place such as this exists beneath the old city market. All right, hold on. Before I go gallivanting down here, well, let's go try to find ourselves a respite so we can have a waypoint here. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so that cannot hit things on the roof now. I don't know if I love that. To the ground, but an intruder came to my aid. All of us that were cast aside. She understood how it felt. Sploosh. I apparently cannot hit that. Ow! You know, that heal is very small. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. Corroded warning sign. Do not dispose of homunculi in the waterway. Homunculi of dubious nature have been sighted. Turning back is recommended. Milius Homunculus Guard Corps. You know, I was kind of expecting to find a much faster respite. Ow! Yeah. Alright, I don't... that's the wrong button. I don't think I like that ability. Respite? Not a respite. What the hell is this? Rats! I mean, it works on those. Rat spawner! Hold on. Good God, these freaking rats, man. Killed by damn rats. Oh, right. I don't actually have a need to go back there. I kind of forget. No reason for me to go fetch anything. Let's go back down here. This was sort of the next logical location. Oh, you know, while I'm here, though, we are switching this ability out. I did not care for glacial fist. Oh, wait. I have a conversation. I forgot. Precious memories must be treasured. Can't lose them. If forget, remember again. I'll always be by your side. Thanks, bro. What a good guy. Thing. good homunculus. Ooh. Ow! Get that shit to yourself. I can't believe he missed. You're supposed to not miss. I was countering. Unbelievable. I made a mistake. Go down! Freaking idiot. What am I even doing here? I can't even get in this door. Can I? Oh, never mind. I'd already gotten in the door. That's my mistake. Same damn guy. Nobody invited you. Alright. The lifesteal does work eventually. It takes a bit. I got to that. Yeah, stay frosty. That guy alive? From. Part of the music or weird sound effect? What is happening? Oh, really? That definitely looks like a secret entrance. That's a tragedy. Go, 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 go! Wait! Yikes. Ah. Yeah, to break that as well. Give me the goods. More hit point. I kind of like max hit points being the reward for exploring. I kind of like that. not what I meant. Those guys kind of suck. They're not that hard to get out of the way of, but I don't like that they stick to the wall in awkward locations. Oh my gosh, it's the little girl. We've been searching for you forever. Levy. Yoel? My goodness, you're alive. That's my line. I've been looking all over for you. I'm sorry for making you worry. You've been collecting junk all this time? I thought I told you to stop. It's not safe. You know how it is. Everyone's got to pull their weight. Gordon can't do everything. Here, I want you to have this. Thanks for helping Yoel. Mutated mineral. A rare mineral excavated from the magicite mine, permeated with fossilized blight. A curious item unearthed by Levy. Someone else may have further insight to offer. Thanks. Are you sure? I don't even know what to do with it. You don't want it? No, I'll gladly take it, thank you. Here, this thing that I don't know what is or how to use. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for saving my friend. Who knows, maybe I'll find something even better next time. You don't have to, you know. I know you've got Old City to worry about. You know, I thought I'd never see Yoel again, but I made a wish, and then you found him. I hope life gets easier for everyone in the lower stratum. If I make another wish like that, maybe it'll come true again. This is my way of helping. You know how dangerous it is outside, especially when you're alone. You sound just like Gordon. You know I can take care of myself. Huh. Can you, though? Besides, I'm not alone. Anyway, be around. Not alone? Do explain. What did she mean by not alone? That's what I want to know. Tattered notice. Warning. The burrowed beasts, they attack when their burrow is approached. These creatures are able to detect and consume magicite and are presently being studied at the Biological Research Facility. However, if you come across any, eliminate them as they impede our survey. The lower stratum depth survey team has already suffered enough casualty. Report eliminations to squad leader Lars. Why is that shaking? It does in fact break. I thought it would. And then it comes back. Early. I think I understand what this is. I was thinking this backwards. I was like, what? I can't get anywhere from here. I realized it's for this. Yeah. Oh, lordy. Okay, that was not as bad as I anticipated. Yeah, another grimoire. Nice. Nice. I don't know if I ever equipped my carapace that I obtained. I sure didn't. Way to go, me. I mean, it's not that tremendously useful. It just ups my defense by like 5, but Hey, 5 defense is 5 defense. I'm surprised that reached. Oh, come on. Give me the goods. There we go. A respite. And we can talk. Worried. The fumes affect both humans and homunculi. You have been exposed to them for some time now. How are you feeling? I'm okay for now, but the deeper we go, the harder it gets. Humans are more fragile than homunculi. If you sense discomfort, do not hesitate to speak up. Worried about me? Insofar as it would impede me. Nah. You just get in the feels. Equipment. I mean, it's something. Oh boy. Oh! Pocket sand! Whoop. It's not actually too... I take it back. I was gonna say it's not actually that tough, but then I got caught in the damn frost. Pocket sand. Get cooked. He wasn't actually that bad. He could have been far more... Oh, I've never seen anything like that before. Most of the time, I'm fine with this game not having voice acting. I think that's a fine thing for games to not have voice acting. If they don't want to pay somebody to voice act, or they want to find voice actors. It's better than using Gen AI voices. However... That being said, I don't like that it pops up little conversations between the homunculi at the bottom of the screen, like mid-adventure, because that becomes extremely difficult for me to notice and then read while things are going on. Ow. I'm just gonna not hit that at the right time. That's fine. That's fine. Ah! Nope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, shit! That's bigger hole than I'd anticipated. Hey. You know, I kind of forgot about that ability. That's the only ability that would potentially be valuable to replace with the autonomous owl, just because I often forget to use that one, and I can't actually use that one mid-combat anyway. It's kind of a standalone sort of thing. New model core. Homunculus core is commonly found in the central stratum. Due to the outer casing's low resistance to magic, they're susceptible to corruption. Bye. Wait, this isn't a secret path or anything, right? It is not. Excuse me, coming through. Hey, good bounce. Gotcha. It's really a bummer. I felt like I was really in tune with what I was doing at the end of last stream. And I feel like I'm playing catch up to get back into the rhythm of, like, sustained combat. I was so good last time. And now I'm fine? Like, I'm functional? You can coming through. No! Close. This is awkward. Never mind, I'll just hide under it and kill it from below. Come here. Come here. Come here. Whatcha? What? I knew it. I was like, there's no way. What have we here? A bunch of materials. I really like the map that this game is using. It's very user-friendly. Interesting. So there's not enough space here for me to get going. So clearly I have to come in from the sides. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, that's pretty effective. The cooldown is so long, though. That's the only problem with that one. Ah! Ooh. Level 25. The levels are really only middlingly relevant, however. I kind of wish they gave me more to do with the levels. They're just very much passive improvements, it seems like. A very incremental variety. Okay, I cannot get there from this side. Ooh. Gotta keep going down and around. We got down here. Ooh, ah, Frosty. lot of little noodly boys down there. Hey, a respite. Don't mind if I do. Another conversation. Hey, big guy, mind if I ask you something? You talking to me, kid? Yeah, only I don't know your name. Couldn't tell you. I don't remember it. Besides, the shackled beast suits me just fine. And what's that thing you're always smoking? Good question! Kid question mark? Perfume. Helps me keep a clear head. Think of it like a tranquilizer. Don't go getting too curious, though. It ain't for kids. Don't worry, I've inhaled enough crap to last me a lifetime. Super. I like his funny little fake vape. Vape question mark, I guess. Valid vape? Another one! Ow. Got it. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay. Pocket sand! Keep your pocket sand to yourself. Oh, it's the same one. He keeps escaping. Probably a homunculus from the lower stratum depths survey team. The lower stratum depths survey team? It was down here I was down here myself once, but nothing could handle the fumes here. I remember hearing from a tuner that they had to cook up some sort of special team to sniff around in the depths. If that homunculus is able to withstand the depths, it is not to be taken lightly. It appears we face a formidable opponent. And that ain't the worst part. It looks like the fumes down here eventually got to him, too. I mean, so far, I keep slapping the shit out of him. See, does this loop around? Eventually. Sorry, lazy lizard. Really? There's nothing here? Well, damn. Sorry, lazy lizard. I take it back, you're an asshole. Hey, Seaweaver. How's it going? Bonk. You just went down a scorn rabbit hole. Well, what did you learn in your rabbit hole? Interesting. I don't much care for that. Huh. You're great. Damn. 12 hours. That's a longin'. How's the new Yakuza? Is it everything you hoped for and more? Has it set your life alight? Fulfilled you in ways that you didn't think possible? So yes, good. Ah, check. Good. Okay, we're going. Yeah! Sick. symbolic slot. Love that. That's awesome. Perhaps one day I too will play it, but I have so many other Yakuzas to potentially get through first. This barrier is interesting. Oh, I knew there was another one. I knew it. I just bollocks to the jump. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Birth and rebirth. Interesting. Keeping your crew happy. Well, I mean, honestly, who can be that surprised that Yakuza did it great? Because, like, they've been practicing for that shit forever, right? Like, every one of their games, or at least I say every one of their games, like, I've played all of them. I've played Yakuza 0. But, you know, like, they like to put systems to keep you occupied, right? They're like, hey, here's a cabaret club to run. Hey, here's some real estate to deal with. And like that I think that is an extremely underutilized part of gameplay, of like incorporating a sort of secondary system that has impact on the primary but isn't directly related. Because it's something interesting to do. Like, I like that. Oh, for God's sake. You having a bit of a struggle there, young king? Farming centipede? I mean, of course there is. Like, because of course. It seems entirely reasonable that they would do that. That's awesome. Really, I'm gonna have to meaningfully decide on how I want to interact with the Yakuza series going forward. Because, like, obviously I'm trying to finish just Yakuza 0, and that will take me long enough. And it's like, how much of this series do I actually want to play, or do I want to jump to some of the newer stuff? Because there's so much of it that I could be doing it for eternity, and that's not really what I want. The Blighted Talisman. Increase break damage by 10%. Ooh, that could be good. I believe in you, young king. I know it's a lot. I believe you can do it. I believe in you. Cut the shit out of that guy. I'm quite pleased with myself there. You can do it. 2 slots? Come on. Yes, it's only 2 slots. That's so exciting. Yes. I'm gonna equip that shit. Okay, this is like my first complaint about this game, and it is a minor one. I don't care for the fact that they've added this dash to my regular run, specifically because sometimes I'm just trying to run someplace, and I don't really want it to charge up, and hearing that charging up sound every time, excuse me, is an annoyance. I don't really want to... Why? It's so sneezy in here. Ugh. I don't really want to hear that every time I'm trying to run around. It's gonna be a long... I know. Well, and that's why I'm like, I have to not try to do everything in Yakuza 0, which is also why I've been breaking it up with other games. Because it's like, I can just be there forever. And like, I didn't really plan to interact that much with the real estate mechanism. I liked the cabaret club. But, so I was like, okay, I did the cabaret club, now I don't need to, like, jump into the real estate. But it seems kind of important for some of the unlocks to, like, maximize power, and so now I'm like, alright, well, I guess I gotta do the goddamn real estate. So here we go. It's fine. I'll just, I guess, keep putting breaks in the game, and it'll just be this background long-running series that we just keep meandering back to for a while now and then. Also, my hand tracking is being kind of shitty. You know, I'm stuck in this weird place with my hand tracking where I kind of want to get the updated hand tracker, but I, one, don't know if it's actually better than the one I have. And I don't really know if I want to spend the money, but like, I really want to spend some money on stream to make it better. I'm like, I want to make stream better, and I could do that by buying this, but maybe it won't be better. And so it's like, I could. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it or not. Oh, god damn it. Streamed one of the games a very long time ago. Yeah, like, it seems like that. It is true that you have to spend some to make some. But I don't know if that's immediately applicable to my streaming. Because I have never really made money streaming. I did get payouts twice from Twitch, though. I believe technically I have had an income of like $150 ever through streaming. So I'll have you know, I'm rolling in it over here. And I mean, that was only like, I don't know, freaking 2 years ago. And then I have made nothing more streaming in 2 years. I'm really killing it. I'm really. Oh yeah. What a effective monetized hobby. Sure is. It's alright. Honestly, you don't have to monetize all your hobbies. The way that, you know, the modern, I don't know, hustle economy, if you will, would have you believe that you have to monetize every one of your hobbies, but I don't know if it's really always the best choice to do that. It's good to have things that you just enjoy. Like, it's okay to enjoy things. Owie! Yeah, you mentioned you were gonna play Saints Row tomorrow. It'll be interesting. I'd be interested to see. Saints Row the Third is obviously a much older game, and I mean, especially with the new. You ass. With the new Yakuza, I'd be curious to see how noticeable, like, a change of sense of humor, like how it presents itself to be humorous. If it's like really noticeable sort of difference. And why I think that is just because, you know, looking back to the like original Borderlands, there's a very particular kind of humor that Borderlands did, which I don't really think aged very well, especially in the early Borderlands. The humor aspect of it was like, okay, it's kind of of its time sort of humor. It's like time capsule almost, and so it'll be an interesting juxtaposition, right? Having them back to back like that to be like, oh, a game that is funny in a modern sense, while then sitting next to a game that was funny. It was very funny. I remember finding it extremely entertaining and funny. But, like, how does it hold up? It might. I don't know. Like, I feel like Yakuza will overall hold up better just because of the way that it presents its humor doesn't feel nearly so locked into it like a time frame, right? It's just kind of like a timeless sort of Saturday cartoon humor. Or maybe it only feels timeless to me because I'm old and I remember Saturday morning cartoons. A thing that doesn't exist, I don't think, anymore. Hey, Phantom, thanks for hanging out. I hope you can get some rest and you can feel a bit better. But I will see you next time.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
All right, we're good. Damn you, rocks. How rude is this? There we go. Running.
Blam. Blam.
No more? Not another one? Respite. This is definitely the respite before a boss. I mean, there's no way you can convince me otherwise. Whoops. Oh, wait, do I have an ability to enhance? Ah, I do. I have a new model core. I can up the power. Increase power, break damage, probability of inflicting status, and attack range. Well, that's awesome, Seaweaver. I honestly don't... I don't think I can sustain 12 hours of streaming almost ever. I have tried it once, and I mean, I made it. It was like 13 hours. I streamed 2 full Halo games, and it was fun. But, like, even a normal stream day, I can feel myself not being nearly so entertaining after, like, 3 hours. I know that I am, like, petering out. Kiryu and Ichiban are both on the ship. Excellent. That's interesting. Well, I guess I don't know how it works. I'm not, that's fine. I guess I'm just way too used to Yakuza 0 because it's like the only exposure that I have of like both Kiryu and Majima being main characters that you play. So it's like that's probably not true all the time, but it's what I'm used to. So it's like, yeah, that's Yakuza. Probably not the actual case. Do we want the shooty shoot? Or the punchy punch? I think I kind of like the idea of more punchy punch. 1 star to 3 star. I mean, that's pretty good. A little longer cooldown, but probably worth it. Oh, it's still this guy. You know what? Maybe changing that attack was a poor choice. Ah! Ooh, Frosty. Oh, no! Oh, are you kidding me? That thing tracked me all the way down there? What a pain in my ass. What a pain in my ass. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, ah. It sucks. That sucks. Pocket sand. Pocket sand. He actually doesn't have very much health, though. As long as I can get on his ass. He does not... Ha! Get absolutely cooked. You bastard. Nope. Wait! What's going on here? D? Stop having conversations while I'm doing stuff. Face punch. Ooh. Oh! Caught it. Ow! I didn't know he could do that. Actually. Freaking snapping turtled me. I got you this. Stupid giant turtles. And in baseball bejeweled. Well, as I was mentioning, ow. I think like, god damn it. Mini games like that are an underappreciated part of games. Cause you know, I think one of the reasons I remember Final Fantasy VII specifically as a very standout RPG, not only because, you know, all of the typical reasons as an RPG you might remember things like the story, the characters, all of the combat system, all of that's good, but not necessarily would have been something as standout if I didn't also remember all of the wacky ass side mini games that existed. The motorcycle, the snowboarding, the submarine, the tower defense. Like, it had all of these little extra things to do that I think really make it stand out. And I think that's one of the reasons Yakuza is kind of really fun. It's just fun. Because all of the little wacky side things, the things that are like offbeat and just tossed in, god damn it. It just overall makes it really enjoyable, like moment to moment. It does a really good job of that. Makes it memorable, too. Get cooked, yes. And while I say that, though, I mean, I do recognize, of course, that it would be asking a lot for, like, every game to have a bunch of side stuff like that. Because there's... Every game should, of course, prioritize the core thing that it's trying to do, and then be good at that. But I think specifically maybe in the realm of trying to make big RPGs with big worlds, or something that you're spending a lot of time in, I feel like you are benefited dramatically by adding some variance in there to find and enjoy. Because it makes for an overall more memorable experience. So, you know, if anybody happens to be here trying to make some giant 60-hour RPG, you know, take that advice. I'm sure it'll serve you well and won't cause you an immense amount of burden to implement. Good luck. It would appear we are not the only ones down here. That won't do. We can't have people running around down here. Hello. I see you're in a tuner too. Not one I recognize, though. I'm Jorin, the chief tuner. And you are? Lilac, I think. I can't remember much from before I woke up. All I know for certain is that I fell to the lower stratum. I believe a woman with white hair may have saved my life. Ah, a woman with white hair. I see, in a tuner Lilia raid. No wonder I didn't recognize you. Lilia, is that her name? It probably was her, although I haven't seen her in a long time myself. I have to make my way up, find Lilia. If it's the central stratum you need to get to, you'll need the grand lift back in working order. I'm afraid I can't give you the key, but I can activate the lift for you back in Old City. Thank you. Now, not to worry. We've been trying to get the lift back up and running ourselves. That having been said, its magic supply system is in need of repair. The person I'd assigned to the task, Yarrow, hasn't reported back yet. He should be at the disposal site. I understand. I'll go look for him. Sorry to put you through this. What were you doing down here? I've been looking into the land of origin, trying to find the cause of the blighted feud. There's some sort of old barrier blocking the way ahead, though. I'll have to come back to it later. Old barrier? Well then, back to Old City for me. I'll be seeing you. Is even a dungeon crawler for the treasure hunts? That's awesome. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the Yakuza game. The one Yakuza game. I just can't play it forever. It's really what it comes down to. I gotta change things up now and then. Chief of Tuner, did he... Looks like his core is still intact. That's a relief. Tune! Wow. The underbelly of the lower stratum, the source of magic. Is this the land of origin? I can't believe it actually exists. Blight contamination was greatly underestimated, commencing investigation of the depths. Look. That lilac? A child in the land of origin? What is it doing here? one with the blood of the Frost Priestesses. You two, help me. We must save this child. Lilac? Yes, the child's name. Are you certain you wish to do this, Lilia? Yes, I'm ready. We can't go to the Frost Estate, but we must protect this child at any cost. Lilac, I see, was then. Well, I was in the land of origin, and Nola and Lilia. What does this mean? We knew one another? I don't know. Just what were those memories? To have lifted a hand against the very child I was asked to save. How could I ever hope to atone for this? I am incapable of destroying my own core. Don't say that. We both hurt each other. And thanks to you, I've learned a little more about myself. But there's so much I still don't know about this world and myself. Come with me, please. If that is what you wish for. Upon my honor as a member of the Lower Stratum Depths Survey Team, I pledge to follow wherever you go. Uh-huh. Hey, now we can grab onto stuff. Lara's equipment can be used to cling to walls. Huh. I'll be damned. An old area, the one open with the key. We can't go any further. Ah, the barrier he was talking about. That's the one. Wow, I can just climb up vertical walls now. That's just a thing I can do. Actual crew management. See, that's very, very cool. And I would really... What that makes me think of is it reminds me of the Skies of Arcadia RPG and just how much I would love to have more games like that. Or even, you know, lean into a similar mechanism of like crew management and stuff, but for more like modern and or futuristic space/naval battles. I know you love pirate ships, and pirate ships are great. You're a pirate and blah blah blah, but I like space battles and other things of that sort, and I would love to also spread the love in that direction. That's what I wanted. I would love a remake of Skies of Arcadia. Like a modern rework. See, Skies of Arcadia did sort of the same thing, where it was two significant mechanisms. There was like hand-to-hand combat, and then there was ship-to-ship combat. I loved having the two types. Depths Survey Record. First survey of the depths. Captain, Chief Attuner Joran. Attuners, Jared Allen Linden. Attuner Lilia absent at Joran's request. Accompanying homunculi, Shackled Beast, 10 miners, 10 excavators. From the second survey onward, a newly formed advanced survey team will conduct regular investigation. Fully restores HP when Lilac is below 15% of maximum HP. One-time use between residents. Oh, it's a totem. Nice. Come back here. Ow. Come here. Ah! For crying out loud. Leave me alone. Okay, so now I can just climb up vertical shit. Survey Team Gauntlet. Increase the intensity of status effects inflicted on enemies by 10%. A sturdy gauntlet that was equipped by the lower stratum depths survey team. As the blighted fumes grew ever thicker, the survey team was equipped with specialized bodies and equipment to help withstand it. I'll look at that later, because I can teleport to it. Path here that I just didn't take. Then up here, I can also go. Okay. First and foremost, let's go here. I knew it. I knew it. Nice. Just a bunch of material. I'll still take it, though. Over there. Fast travel here. Head over this way. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, lordy. Ow. Later. Oi! Hi, yo! No! I hate these guys! Get out of here. Leave me alone, I'm trying to get somewhere. Okay, here we go. Now I can just... Wait. There we go. Nope. Wait, there we go. Sneak our way up. Increases damage dealt by 20% when HP is less than 50%. An inert core that is fused with a chunk of magicite, causing an uncanny reaction. The remnants of the soul once contained within the inert core long for a more complete death. And the magicite responds to their desire, transforming in the process. Yeah, that sounds kind of horrific, actually. So... thanks for that. I love equipping souls that long for a more complete death. That's really the sort of equipment I just love taking into combat. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. Ay, 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 ay. Just passing through. Like I said, passing through. I simply didn't go this way. And it seems like it's a short path. Something that I probably should have simply done a long time ago. Aha. me. Wow, that is a lot of material. I had not checked lately how much material I had. It's a lot. Turns out, it's like a shit ton. I get here. Is there a secret path here? I feel like maybe there is. I'm gonna do a little bit of sidetracking to see if that's the case. It looks like it. That is. Ah, shit. Nice. Caught him. There we go. More materials. Oh, that's nice, Sea Weaver. I always feel very satisfied when a stream gets over 100 views. I only have a couple that have done that. But I do like it when it happens. Though right now, of course, the metric that I'm really paying attention to most is trying to get subscribers. And it happens seldom. It's tough to manage. Yeah, I can probably climb this wall here now. Can't get up from there. I could maybe climb this wall. No. No, I can't. Well, I'll be curious to see if those closed captions help out. Really, I ought to just get off my ass and make a few more shorts or videos, but it's been a little bit hectic over here. Not really hectic. Maybe hectic's not the right word. Things have been unstable. Which, I mean, it's fine. I don't feel guilt that I haven't been uploading stuff. It's just an awareness that it's not helping me by not doing that, I guess. That's all. I recognize that it would probably benefit me. Not that my shorts ever really do that well. Damn you, shorts. Damn you, YouTube. The magic supply system we need to fix the lift is at the disposal site. Yarrow should be there right now. Yeah, I mean, they always say that cutting into your streaming time in order to do other stuff is, you know, more beneficial. Oh, look at all this new stuff. Leg enhancement gear. Slightly increases movement speed and jump height. A small arcane instrument that can be attached to one's shoes. Or even their feet. It is embedded with magicite, increases the strength of wearer's leg. A ward propagator. An odd arcane instrument, fashioned using a combination of magicite and magical formulae that accelerate the circulation of magic in one's body. Speeds up recovery action. Alright, I'm gonna take that. Dagger bangle, increases attack. And defense. Okay, yeah, I like the prospect of that. I'll take one of these. I'll take two of these. relics. I like the move speed. I can't quite equip it. How much is the Helix Crystal really helping? Go with this for now. This. Effigy. I don't... Oh, reduce damage taken by 20%. I don't remember. I remember getting that ability, like, by reading the text of it. I don't remember it looking like that. I didn't remember picking up a weird-looking effigy at all. Let me see. Okay, so this is just the direct improvement to that other one. Bracelet marked with the rune of a dagger. While skilled sorcerers may wield magic as they please, those that have not been trained in the ways of magic turn to arcane instruments, which serve the conduit for channeling the element. And this... Guess I just gotta eat that -5. That much heal potency is really helpful. Oh, I need another identified core before I could upgrade that. An identified amplifier, transformer. Oh, increases combo attack. That's cool. Modifies attack to make them stronger. Oh, the combo's different. Increases combo from 3 to 4. Combo speed. Interesting. I like that the upgrades do a little bit more than just like, oh yeah, the number got a little bigger. Like they're actually making some interesting stuff happen here, which I appreciate. All right, so I think we're going down there. I think for now, what I'm gonna try to do is get down there and find the next respite and probably call it there. I know it's a shorter stream, but I started late. And so I still can't run too terribly late, as I still must work tomorrow. But it is Friday. I hadn't mentioned that yet. I am pleased that tomorrow is Friday. That's quite pleasant. Quite pleasant indeed. See you later. This is very helpful. Ability really is helpful. Yeah, that straight shot is real helpful as well. This one we went in. Yeah, it's the freaking murder rats. Right. Well, but now I can actually climb up here, which I couldn't before. You haven't been abandoned for long. One day, they'll be just like us. Hey, Grimoire. Cool. How about you just stay away from me, you little bugger? Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I believe I have come here in reverse. Actually. No, thank you. My ability to climb that wall has really come in helpful. Well, maybe not. Because I don't know how to swim. Oh, on the subject of, well, clips, what's your take on the Twitch capping the amount of highlights and stuff you can have at 100 hours? Ow-wee. I saw that. Obviously, it's not impacting me. I can't say that I'm surprised they did it, however. And honestly, the only people that I really see sort of complaining about it are probably exactly the people that they were targeting when they changed that that restriction. In that, I saw a lot of people complaining about how, like, they can't, Ow. Like, they can't highlight entire VODs to save VODs on Twitch, which had always been, like, working around a loophole of a thing that seemed like it never should have been allowed. So I don't know. That just seems like, yeah, obviously. But I don't know. I get the frustration some people probably have about it. And I guess I'm speaking from a place that's literally not... Something about this place feels soothing. Not impacted by it because, you know, here we are on YouTube, but... I don't know. They were working outside of... Ay. God damn, this place sucks. Damn it. Like, they were loopholing in a thing that Twitch was never intending to store long-term VODs. Like, their VODs cut off at 14 days. Or a month if you pay for, like, the premium whatever. And so, like, finding a loophole that allows you to keep your VODs on there forever seemed like an obvious exploit that was going to get patched out, so to speak. Hold on. Can I? No. But, you know, whatever. Does make you appreciate the ridiculous amount of storage that YouTube likely uses for all the freaking VODs. Thousands of hours of VODs that are on here. Well, I say thousands. I mean, it's millions, billions of hours of content. Just like insane amounts of visual media. I mean, mine alone are thousands of hours of VODs. Probably? I don't actually know the total time my VODs have. I mean, maybe not thousands. Maybe it's not that tremendously bad. I mean, I produce about 10 hours of VODs per week. Six shorts. That's pretty good. I have so many clips saved that I'm supposed to do something with. I'm so far behind. I am miserably behind. I need to spend some time doing something about that. But, yeah, you know, I'll get around to it at some point. Someday. Ah! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me with that shit. Man, moving around in this place sucks. Like a lot. I hate it here. I freaking hate it. Get the heck out of my way. It sucks because it's just like, I have to like slowly drag my ass through here. Now wait, constantly. Maybe I go through the freaking rat path. Ugh. All right, this is just to get back up there if I could swim. Oh, wait, nope. Just kidding, I can go down. Yeah, it's just, it's such a pain. Well, and the frustrating thing is it's not like the worst thing ever. It's just like, it's just that, it's just one more thing, you know? Like, it's just one more freaking thing. I got enough shit to deal with. I don't need one more freaking thing. That's really it. It's not so bad. It's just one more thing. I just need you to give me a goddamn break. I just want it to magically solve itself. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. Hey, I gotta check. Chloe's bracelet. Proof stats, primarily defense, 2 bracelets. A distinctive bracelet engraved with the name of an attuner, Chloe. Judging by the intricate craftsmanship, it was likely a gift from a loved one. Yeah, I'm inclined to believe that a decent chunk of like what works on shorts is, for game clips especially, like being the right game, more or less. Like being connected in some capacity to a popular game that people know about and are like looking for content of. It makes a huge difference as to getting it in front of people. Bro, I just want I just want a respite. Why is this so hard? Respite. 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 Oh, you ass. Bad timing. Bad timing. I'm leaving. Respite. Nope. This is my death. Respite. Wait. Oh, I see a blue light. Respite. Oh my god, I made it. I made it. I made it. Oh, hey, we have a conversation. I meant to do the conversation about the subterranean testing site. There were a lot of other homunculi kids at the subterranean testing site, too. Why are they making homunculus children? Do they have to, like, grow up? Why are we making artificial kids? That's, like, weird, right? That's not just me. That's a weird thing to do. Like, we all had the same hair and looked alike. I thought of them as my brothers. You were there, too. We spent a lot of time together. You don't remember, do you? I'm sorry. No, never mind. All the same, thank you for sharing that with me. Maybe we don't make fake children to do tests on. Yeah? Like, maybe we don't do that? I mean, maybe we don't do, like, tests on children much at all, possible. Like, definitely let's not make false, fake children with souls and emotions and shit, and then test those, and assume that's somehow better than just using children, because they behave the same, it seems like. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out, Seaweaver, all the way to the end. Thanks for chatting. Thanks all for coming by. Sorry it was a little bit of a shorter stream. Oh, Seaweaver, I don't think you were here at the beginning. Why it was a shorter stream? It's because we were gallivanting off to get a foster dog. So we have a foster dog now. We hadn't planned on getting a foster dog. We planned to wait for quite some time, probably until the end of summer, to get a new pet of some sort. But with all of the shit that has happened in the last couple weeks, you know, my wife was like, it's lonely. We need a companion. So we went and we fostered a dog at an animal shelter that we've worked with before. We fostered, like, back in 2018. We fostered several dogs for them. And so we have a temporary dog. And that took time at the beginning of stream, so I didn't make it. But anyway, that's what's up. Thanks all for coming by. I'll be back Saturday to continue Sminder Magnolia. We'll continue that, and enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit.